Alrighty then. Welcome yet again to the edge of Western civilization. Venice Beach, California. The big CA. Oh yeah, I know, I know, I know. You want to be here. And if you are here, you wish you were closer. So, um, this is show number 33. That's right, 33. And what does that mean? That means it's more than a month, and it's a master number, 3 times 11, master number. And today happens to be Monday, uh, June 23rd in the Gregorian calendar. And what else? Didn't do it over the weekend, which was probably a good thing. Very challenging getting a spot. Got a spot, but it was very strange energy this weekend. But beautiful, just like it is today. And what's going on? So, hoping to make it to the Rainbow Gathering. Oh, so now we're back. Isn't that special? Yes. I don't know. This just computer just had a hiccup or something. So Mercury is retrograde for another week. In started going retrograde in Cancer, but I think it's moved back into Gemini, and so there's some issues to do with like what that means is if this is the sun and Mercury usually moves this way. Ooh, wow. It suddenly started going backwards, and to us on Earth, it's lined up. It was lined up like this, so it was, either I can't remember if it was behind the sun or whatever. But anyway, it's got a little ways to go, and then it's going to stop, and it's going to start going ahead again, right? And so it's going backwards. Great time for inner communication, honest communication. We don't suffer fools well under these conditions. No, not much. We're a little short on patience, especially when people don't make sense, or if people are coming from an egotistical place or an unhealthy place or ungrounded place. So. Yeah, it's like that until June 30th. Then it stands still for about 5 days or so, ish, and then it starts moving. It starts moving ahead again. And so the good thing for this week is the last part of the Mercury retrograde period, for future reference, is really when you get your marching orders. Marching orders, where you decide. The first part is you just, kind of reassessing what you did over the past 3 months when Mercury was going direct, and in relation to what you decided you were going to do in the last Mercury retrograde period 3 months ago. And so the first part is like reassessing. Okay, what did I do? What did I do wrong? What do I need to fix? What do I need to redirect and whatnot? And so then. Where we are right now, the last week or so, because it usually goes retrograde for about 3 weeks. The last week is about kind of discerning what it is that you are going to or need to do for the next 3 months, till the next Mercury retrograde period. So it's what I call getting your marching orders, And you've done your assessment about what it is that you'd like to do, what it is that you've done so far, and what kind of progress you made there. And another really good thing about Mercury retrograde period that gets overlooked is it's a great time for like repairing things, for fixing things, repairing things and fixing things. Like it's a great time for repairing your car, getting mechanical things fixed and in order. Not the best time to be. It's a great time to formulate contracts, but it's not the best time to sign them. And because if you sign them, then they may prove problematic unless they're really meant to be. Unless it's a really good deal for all concerned. So they have to be win-win-win with no compromise for anybody in order for them to work and not be problematic. So, but if there's compromise involved, not a good. That's just for sign. I mean, a handshake contract is always a good thing. You don't have any problem with that, with those during Mercury retrograde. In fact, that's the best way to do it, is handshake agreements. Cool. Yeah, that's that. So take a. I need to do a couple of things over here. All right. Well, she said. How you doing, girl? Gonna start a drawing. Over here. Okay.
No harm, no foul.
You're off on Friday though.
Uh-oh. That's what I figured. Can you see that thing in the sky? Are you seeing that thing in the sky? Yeah, that's... Oh, there it is. See that right there? That's what you call your Goodyear blimp. Hello. Did you need a Goodyear blimp? Because we got an extra one right here.
Paint all of these?
Every one of them. And the frames. Are you impressed?
Very impressed.
Excellent. That was the plan. I was compulsively seeking to impress the world. And this is what I've wrought. This could happen to you, man. This could happen to you.
I see this painting with a tree on one side and like a bridge that's like 2 cliffs or something.
Uh-huh.
That's very cool.
Thank you. It's called Flying. It's part of the Learning to Fly series.
Yeah.
So you have on the right-hand side, the left-hand side, you have the Learning to Fly part.
Yeah.
And then in the middle, you have the person flying, and then on the right-hand side, you have the Learning to Land part.
Yeah. So what inspired you to make all of these?
What do you think?
I'm not sure.
Well, let's think about it for a second, shall we? What inspires everything? Could it be the universe? Could be. It's around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe it was the within everything.
Who wrote these quotes? You wrote the quotes too?
Who answered your own question? I love it when people go, "Can I ask you a question?" You just did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's happened twice this week. Yeah. So, just so you know, I do a live stream, and you're on camera.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Say hello. See? Hello. They're helloing. Friend of yours?
What?
Oh yes, the Goodyear blimp.
Yes. You're not from around these parts, are you?
No, I am.
Really?
No, I am.
Born and raised?
Born and raised in Venice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You have a little bit of an accent. What is that?
Accent?
Yes.
I guess I've been taking theater classes, so they make it so that like you speak perfect American standard American. So I don't have the LA. I used to have an LA accent, but now I have like it sounds foreign, but it's not. It's just perfect English.
Oh, you think so?
At least that's what they tell me.
Yes.
But my accent's kind of sounds foreign too. So.
Yes. Yeah. I heard a little bit of British there.
I'm actually Nigerian.
Yes. You spend time in England?
Yeah. No. Well, a lot of my relatives moved here, so maybe when they
Yes.
visited rough South.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Well, what you have here is pretty cool. So.
I was going for pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, if it isn't pretty cool, people won't buy it.
Yeah.
You notice?
Why do people buy it?
What do you think?
Sometimes.
It's a pretty fair assessment, sir. Righto. Take care. Oops. Yep, there it goes. Goodyear blimp off into the sunset. Pretty cool. Flying creatures of a man-made variety. painted a painting with this idea a couple weeks ago. But for some reason, it's been bugging me to do this drawing today or in the next show. You know, so here it is. I don't know what the story is, but yeah, just following orders over here. Following orders.
I was wondering,
No much stuff. Like target of shooting.
yeah, man.
Where was that?
Still, you get the general idea. Some more butt on this baby.
Yeah.
Trees as wings. A couple of years ago, I was listening to this speaker who, has some knowledge of, I guess he works for the government or something, like NASA or is NASA, among other things. But he's talking about, having worked for NASA, he has access to all their, um, all the photographs they've sent back from Mars, and he said, on Mars we know that we send up missions, and it takes a couple of years for us to get all the data and review all the data and everything like that. In the process, we're still designing and sending more missions, right? And make a long story short, he said, that we found these things on Mars in these photographs that look remarkably like trees. But you won't hear about it because somebody, has already designed a mission to go to that place. And, if we've already found out what's there, then they don't get to do their mission. And so, and there's like billions of dollars involved. So, you won't hear about that for another couple of years. And it just, whether that's true or not, it just got me thinking about, what if we discovered that there are actually trees on Mars? Now, obviously, they're not going to be like, like here. But if there's trees on Mars, then that means that, what do trees do? They basically make oxygen. It takes CO2, they breathe in carbon, and they exhale oxygen. So what that would mean is we could actually plant more trees there, and they would most likely, if they had enough water and whatnot, and we've discovered that they have water there because there's, the ice caps and stuff. This is before the most recent missions have determined that there's definitely water, lots of water on Mars, and that there was always water on Mars. And so we could basically just plant forests on Mars. Of course, we could plant forests here too, instead of making toilet paper out of them. But why don't we do both? Because we can. But if we planted trees on Mars, then that would make, more of a oxygen-rich atmosphere, which would make it easier for people to eventually live there, and created an atmosphere organically, literally, organically. And because have you heard about this? There are these folks that are, there's a private company that's looking for volunteers. Put it out there for volunteers that want to do a one-way trip to Mars and become Martians. When I was a kid, I probably would have wanted to do something like that. But now, just because of the science and the pioneering and all that sort of stuff, I think I'd be really good at, because I know how to help out at rainbow gatherings and stuff. I know how to create community and help, get people working together and all that kind of stuff, But I really feel like, for me personally, my contribution is here on Earth. Hey there.
What's up?
Yeah, I know.
Live streaming.
What was your answer?
I said I'm live streaming.
Live streaming. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Where's the camera?
Right there, that little dot.
Oh, cool. Oh, wow. It's just in there. It's cool.
What's up
Is
with
there sound?
you? Yep, there's sound. Yep. And thankfully, it's not picking up the music coming out of there when they turn the music down. It's amazing.
I love when they turn their music down.
Isn't it great?
Oh.
I was a little concerned when that's why I moved to set my setup here instead of right over there, because there's speakers right there, and if you're in that spot, you always get blasted. And I knew I was going to do this webcast today, and I was like, nah, because I've had it happen where I've shot the video, posted it to YouTube, and then Destiny's Child, their legal people, flagged my video because a fragment of their song could be heard in the background from American Apparel. Wow. So I had to. What's cool is they have a software in YouTube as a software where you just hit the button and it takes it out.
Content. Any of that content.
Well, it just takes the sound out. It doesn't, or their song out. It doesn't necessarily mess with
their copyrighted content is going to be removed from your video.
Yeah, yeah.
And it doesn't cost you anything.
Exactly.
And nobody knows that the radio's not on if it was on.
Yeah.
Fine, fair. I'll do it too.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I for one am against stores playing music. I've worked in stores that played music. I've worked in restaurants and coffee shops that played music. And 9 out of 10 times I hate it, and it makes it tortureful, or whatever the right word is for that. But full of torment.
Torment.
Sitting for 9 hours listening to any music, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When you drive the car, do you listen to music just because you're in the fucking car, you know? That you got to turn on music, you know? It's like, come on. Just because you're sitting somewhere all day, like, you need to listen to music at full volume. Like, how come we can't just listen to the ocean and the wind and notice that the sun is quiet?
From this distance, you know? Yeah.
But you feel it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you remove music from it, the situation, you feel that you gain more of your senses back without you having your ears blasted.
Yeah.
And all the music's like high tempo too. Otherwise, it's way depressing.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Howdy.
How are you?
Very well. Thanks for asking. I was going for really beautiful.
You succeeded.
Of course, if you said anything, I would say I was going for. Yep. Yeah.
Do you have any like protective sheets or anything?
You need some sheets?
Well, you know, just to where it's that, you know, something.
You can roll them up.
Yeah.
I used to do protective sheets.
Yeah.
Then that became a little problematic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Will you be out here tomorrow?
I have no idea.
Love it.
One day at a time. I'm here right now, sir. Seize the day. Make that purchase. Make that commitment. You know? I mean, it's only $5 bills. And by the way, I'm live streaming and you're on camera. Just so you full disclosure. Oh yeah, that was good. I like that. That was really good. Where's that? Okay. Already having it. Thank you. Well, wouldn't that be cool if there were trees on Mars? I mean, that would just be so cool. I would love that. Like that? Well, maybe not. Maybe. A lot of that stuff.
That was it? That's Kafka.
So I don't know if you saw that, but there's a guy walking down the boardwalk. He's got a dinner tray, and on the dinner tray is a kitten. Just thought you'd like to know. Just, you know. I'm sure he's not that hungry. Lot of water in that. Hi. Hey, did you know that there's a $50 fine for smoking on the boardwalk or the beach? You understand English?
Yes, of course.
I said there's a $50 fine for smoking on the boardwalk or the beach. On the boardwalk or the beach. You can smoke kind of off the boardwalk, you know, like that. Just for future reference.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's, and then when you go to pay it, it turns out to be over 200 and it's like 235 bucks or something like that. Court fees and whatnot. Pass the word. Pass the word. My civic duty.
You should get the one.
Yep, that's a lot of water. That's so good. Yep, it's looking like I'm definitely going to be working tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday.
Daniel, you need that. Let's get started. Let's go.
Oh, they were hurrying. Oh my God, I'm so mad.
I like your style, man. Nice stuff.
Thank you. I am liked. Well, the gathering is 800 and something like 35 miles away, which is a little over at least 2.5 tanks of gas, if not 3. And right now, just enough, probably just enough to get there if I don't eat for the next 3 days. Never mind getting back. So we'll be working tomorrow. Try to make that work for us a little better. That looks pretty cool. Just trying to let some of that water come out. We really have a passion for something. If we really have a passion for something, we will never take no for an answer. That's one thing about the gathering, going to Rainbow Gatherings all these years. I've been going every year since 1991 to the American National. And one of the main things is how you get there. Is a saga in and of itself. And you know what's funny is after you can get there, none of it really matters anymore. It doesn't matter what you went through to get there necessarily. The main thing is that you made it. And then once you're there, there's so much going on that you're present for that there's no time to like process what you went through to get there. So what's going on here? Dude with a couple of trees on his back, aimed at a portal that done opened up right in front of me. It's kind of like self-portrait, in that everything that we draw is a self-portrait. It's kind of what I'm feeling like right now, I'm guessing. Wow. Oh, I know. Last night, I had the pleasure of watching a movie version of, whoa, don't want to do that. Yeah, well, I did it. A movie version of Jane Eyre. Goodness, you guys are missing it. Missing all the fun. Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. One of the Bronte sisters. It was, the movie was, I mean, the book was published in 1847. And this version of the movie was put out in 2011. And, you know, unlike most people, I never read the classics when I was supposed to. It's pretty lazy about that. But something said, and I always listen to something, something said when I was going through my Netflix thing last night, watch this movie. And I did. LAPD. Protecting and serving us from the skies. I don't like being a superhero, I guess. So I watched the movie, and it was wonderful. It was really, really wonderful. Yep. Yeah, it's funny. I'm looking at this and I'm seeing that I definitely feel like this today. feel like okay, I'm trying to get through this passage, and the things that I'm using to, the organic things that I'm using to get there are my determination and my current means of transportation, my organic means of transportation. And but I'm not there yet. Nope. But that is the goal. So that's very wet. See the water from here. So what are we going to do with this? I don't know. What time is it? Low battery, 9%. Saved by the bell. So do one. I hope if I turn this, you'll be able to see. Hello, beautiful dog. Hey. Is that a Jack Russell? What kind of dog is that? What's it called? A rat terrier. Yeah. Oh, never heard of a rat terrier, but I'll believe it. Oh, you're leaving your stuff? Hey, that's exciting. Thanks. I know you. You're that guy. All right, so I'd love to show you the beach because we are here, right? Why not? There's the beach, jogging people. Yeah. Is it still blinking? No, it's not blinking. So, thanks for hanging out today. As you can see, it's pretty quiet, peaceful, nothing dramatic occurring. Thank goodness. And it looks like I'll see you tomorrow because we're trying to make it through that little hole. And yeah, we're so blessed to have a little hole to make it through, I guess. Right? So if I finish any of these, I will post them, or I should say when they're finished, I'll post them on the Facebook page so you can see. Alrighty then. Yes. We'll close that, and we'll put the link there, and then we'll look at the camera, and we'll say, we love you.